superstar hero. You let your head down and play with the band. You're a gold starring superstar hero. And every goal, the double bless them around. Gold starring superstar hero. You let your head down and play with the band. You're a gold starring superstar hero. And every goal, the double bless them around.
Passes to Morgan, passes to Gibson. Oh, it's in the back of the net. I don't believe it. They've scored.
Gold starring superstar hero. You're a gold starring superstar hero. Gold starring superstar hero. You're a gold starring superstar hero. Gold starring superstar hero. You let your head down and play with the band. You're a gold starring superstar hero. And every goal,
Can he get it in? No! There's Pittman! It's 3 for Pompey!
Here is Brett Pittman. Oh, and he's done well. He's won the battle. Pittman still do it all himself. Pittman goes on. Oh, and he scored as well.
Never set a target, and I won't set any targets this season. But I'll try and score as many goals as I can.
Captain stepping up and taking the responsibility. Pompey haven't played very well. Brett Pittman equalises.
Confident strike from the former Bournemouth man.
Thompson looks to clip the ball into the far post. Is Brett Pittman, and that header puts Pompey 1-0 up. Low out to Pittman. Pittman shapes to flick a ball, shoots from an angle, and he's found the goal from the angle of the penalty area. What a cracking effort that is, Alan Knight.
Right finish.
Into the box, good header. And now Portsmouth do have their second goal.
Box, and he scores! What a good goal from Brett Pittman.
Fantastic goal. It hasn't been cleared. You don't want to play around with it there. And Pittman feeds off the scraps.
Into the penalty area.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Colin Roberts, and I'm one of 2 commissioners for the world-famous #1 sports league in the world, the Hofmeister Liga. It's 30 degrees here in London today. It's hot, it's sticky, but the only thing that's going to get hot and sticky this season is fantasy football, and I'll tell you why. Because 28 people, 27 men and a lady are going to battle in a way that can only be described as intense, as wild, as without any kind of buffer. It's just going to be full on. I cannot explain that enough. This season, we've made a few changes. We've brought in some new scoring metrics. Gareth and I have obviously been discussing a few of those with you over the past couple of weeks, and we're going to continue bringing to you more information about what we've got planned. There are still a few more things to be revealed. The other thing that we haven't done yet is also reveal some of the in-season special events which will be happening. Some of those we'll reveal before the season gets going, and some of those we will reveal as the season goes on. The other thing which we need to talk about at some point is the Hofmeister Liga fees. Gareth and I have some really impressive merchandise set up this year, ready to go. One of the great things about all 28 of you returning, which is something we'll touch on in a minute, is that you are going to enjoy the fruits of some very special ideas, put it that way. Gareth and I have been coming up with those, had a big conversation about that during our AGM, which obviously was a couple of weeks ago now. I'm talking about the man a lot, but it feels like a good time actually to bring him into the conversation. So I would love to actually see if I can dial up Gareth, get him. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I've called his phone. One moment, please. Oh dear. Alright, FaceTime audio. There you go. That's what we want. Right.
Colin?
Gareth.
Colin?
Gareth, it's great to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm enjoying the draw. It's starting off smoothly and excitingly.
Fantastic, fantastic. Listen, I wanted to get you on the phone for a moment. Obviously, you're my co-commissioner. We enjoy running this league together. We're very blessed to have 28 competitors, or 26, excluding us, who are part of this phenomenal league. But we obviously, you're the scoring guy. I think that's fair to say. Obviously, we discuss all the decisions, but you are the guy at the end of the day who really spearheads the scoring, filling the boots of our dearly departed Tom Woodhead, RIP. Is there any of the scoring metrics you wanted to touch on specifically before the season starts?
Well, I mean, I think all of the 4 or 5 categories we're going to be introducing are very exciting.
Yeah.
From a narrative point of view, I love the Lovren rule. It really fits into what this league loves and what it looks for.
Absolutely.
But in all honesty, that's going to be a rare scoring metric. You'll be unlucky if any of your players get that once or twice a season. I am quite excited by the successful long balls,
right?
Which I think, if you go and get yourselves a Pickford or an Alderweireld, I think that could give a nice subtle boost to your players' scoring. So I think it's something to factor in. We wanted to increase goalkeeper scoring a little bit. We wanted to give them another metric that they could
and defenders, of course.
Points with. And defenders, yes.
It's something that, just so everybody knows, Gareth and I have been very keen to do, is to try and improve the value of picking a good defender and a good goalkeeper. Obviously, the really great ones do stand out, but we want to kind of try and balance that a little bit more, so that the medium ones, because obviously you're going to have to play at least 3 and 1 goalkeeper. So we're trying to make that. I think we've tried quite hard, haven't we, Gareth, to try and bring that value up. Yeah, and
it's trying to achieve that balance of making it a game where everyone likes scoring points. Points is the most fun thing.
Yeah.
But you also have to try and get all the outfielders collectively working in tandem, so that balance is still pretty solid in terms of points. So
Gareth, aside from scoring, this is the first time you're entering a season as champion. What does that do for you in terms of how you approach the season, how you approach the other 13 people in your division?
Well, I think I'm guessing people might take that a little bit more pleasure in beating me. That's natural. You always want to try and shoot down, the king.
Right. Yeah.
I'm worried because here's a great data point. More often than not, the previous year's champion misses out in the playoffs the following season.
Right. That is a great data point.
Thank you. So I'm genuinely taking nothing for granted. Obviously, if you look at the teams already in my division, people like Matt Wing and Dave Trains and Grits, well, I mean, that is literally all of them so far, but they're all good players who all had cracking seasons last year. So it's always a battle. You can't take anything for granted, and all you have to hope is that you go into the draw and you really hit on those first few rounds.
Right. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. Gareth, I had actually next to me, I've got the pots, so to speak, and obviously each of the 2 pots already has 4 people in. Of the people you're already definitely matched up against, you got obviously Grits, David Martin, and Matt Wing. Who are you most scared of in that?
I'm scared of Dave Trains. He's a ruthless machine. I think we've always discussed that he's a quiet shithouse.
Right.
But now in my division we have the loud shithouse and the quiet shithouse.
Right. A shit street.
It really is the worst of both worlds.
Yeah. Okay. Gareth, while I've got you, there is obviously one other thing that we did need to touch on, and we've actually been sent a statement. I believe you've got a copy of the statement too.
I do.
I'm going to read the statement that came through to us this afternoon, and this came from Imran Ahmed, and he's asked us to read this out. From the Board of Directors of Desper City, August the 2nd, 2018, Los Angeles. That's in America. Lady and gentleman, I guess that means gentlemen, of the Hofmeister. America is the home of the rebrand. A country where a reality TV star can become president. A country where a young Dutchman who apparently killed someone can reinvent themselves to manage the first rock and roll star of the 20th century. Parentheses, that's Colonel Tom Parker. Bear with me, peoples. The 2017-18 campaign was a fucking disaster. Our manager, Imran Ahmed, drafted Anthony Knockout, for fuck's sake. We know you all devastated when Desper City didn't even make the playoffs. I'll be honest with you, Gareth, I forgot that they were even in the league.
That's weird.
So in light of all this, we have ordained to cast Desper City Football Club to the dumper and rebrand. In seeking inspiration, we look deep into the Hofmeister chat to find an example of an entity that was once flagging, but that rose again to the very pinnacle of their profession. We found it, and with it a new identity for the season. It gives us great pleasure, and I'll read what Imran's written here as opposed to what I believe to be the truth, to present to you your most likely Hofmeister 2018/19 champions. I need to, before I show you this, I need to make you aware this isn't the logo. This is just a, I believe we call it teaser art for Imran's team name. But there we go. There it is. Staying at Kamara's. Gareth, any thoughts on that?
I mean, it's stunning. It's a pop reference to now. For the last couple of years, Imran's obviously worked on the popular culture medium, and obviously this time round, it goes directly into the Hofmeister Liga with George Ezra and his sometime manager Ryan Lofthouse.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's a lovely, nod at what goes on in the league, but it also feels like shots fired at Ryan. It does.
It does. It feels like a direct attempt to undermine the champion of 2 seasons ago, and we'll see how that rolls. We'll see how that goes. Gareth, I do have to move on. There's a draw to do, and the people are angry. Any last words?
Thank you for having me, Co-Commissioner.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure, Co-Commissioner. Is there anything else that you wanted to say before I let you go?
I'd just like to wish all 16 people watching a fantastic evening, and I hope the fireworks continue. And I just don't understand why everyone wants Jamie Milton in their division.
Lovely little shit house at the end there. All right, mate. I'll speak to you later. Speak to you later on.
Good luck.
Bye bye, mate. Gareth Dobson there, noted as co-commissioner of the Hofmeister Liga, but also just a really nice guy. Lovely stuff. Speaking of nice guys, I wanted to take a moment to thank somebody who joined the league last season and didn't really bring it in terms of winning matches or, skill, but really did deliver it when it comes to graphic design and making things look nice. And if you have a look up in the corner there, you can see our brand new Hofmeister Liga logo. You'll notice these popping up everywhere, including within fan tracks and everywhere relevant. Claire's boyfriend, of course, is the man to thank for that. I can exclusively reveal during this conversation as well that Sam, Claire's boyfriend, has and is in the process of preparing the brand new Telegram sticker pack, which will feature all 28 teams, brand new crests. So when you have finished preparing your crests, please make sure that Claire's boyfriend gets a copy of that. But as a special thank you to Claire's boyfriend, I was contacted today by Claire's boyfriend's girlfriend, and she sent me a video which she really wanted me to share with you all. So I'm going to share that with you now.
So I want to thank Ben Harillo and my dad Ian Blackman for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge nominations. My money's going to go to ALS's English equivalent, the Motor Neurone Disease Association. So I'd like to nominate Leo Pinnock, Andrew Foster and David McNamara. Thanks. Alright. Fuck. Fucking hell. Oh. Thanks.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the time for messing around is over. So here are the pots, right? I'll tell you what's going on here, and I will fold these for you just so you know there's no funny business. These are the names for the now called Ryan Division, or still called Ryan Division. The 4 people, of course, going in there are Ryan Lofthouse, who obviously was your champion in 2016-17. I'm not sure if he's ever mentioned that. James Moore, who finished very well last season. Colin Roberts in there for no other reason than well, I'm a commissioner and we've got to be separate, me and him. And Nathan, who finished top of the the Ryan Division last season. So they're in there, folded up, and then in the other pot, we've got the Gareth Division people who are very much, obviously, ready. So Gareth goes in. I've got David Martin, obviously, continues to perform well but fails to deliver right at the end. Sort of like DHL, really. Martin Gritton there, who performed phenomenally well last season during the regular season and then messed it all up at the end. And a little known startup fan traxer called Matt Wing. Alright, so what I'm going to do first for you here is I'm going to pick Ryan's division first out of this pot. This pot contains the names of the 20 other members of the league, and I will pick into each pot one by one, starting with Gareth's. So let me give you a close-up of that so you can see what's going on. So the first person going into the Ryan division this season, there he is, Jamie Milton, first out the pot. Jamie Milton there, fantastic. Jamie Milton will be competing in the Ryan division, and I'm just going to double check there that that's the correct one. It's a Ryan on the left. Ryan on the left. Just to clarify, after these are done, we will then draw the order for the drafts, which are why these are going into 2 separate pots. So once these are done, I will pick them out one by one, and that will dictate the draft order for this season. So the first person in the Gareth division, 2018/19, Tom Cotton. That's Tom Cotton there, will be in the Gareth division. Okay, the Ryan division now. Next one in the Ryan division. Okay, Adrian Reed. Adrian Reed will appear in the Ryan division. And in the Gareth division, Claire's boyfriend. Claire's boyfriend in the Gareth division. Fantastic stuff. Noah Wright will appear in the Ryan division. Noah Wright in the Ryan division. And in the Gareth division, next up, Pete Flinton. Pete Flinton in the Gareth division. In the Ryan division, next up, Matt De Cruz. Matt De Cruz will play in the Ryan division. Followed by the next Gareth division contender, who is Dan Brader. Dan Brader plays in the Gareth division. It's looking good so far. Next up in the Ryan division, Johnny Simon. Johnny Simon, and let's hope this isn't a mistake. Johnny Simon appears in the Ryan division and in the Gareth division. Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan is in the Gareth division. Chris D'Souza is next up in the Ryan division. Chris D'Souza goes in the Ryan division. Gareth division. Bamos in the Gareth division. Alright. 6 more to go. That's 3 in each. Ryan division. Jason Dobson. The brothers are split up. I hope you don't like Liverpool players. Ryan division. Next in the Gareth division. Claire Roberts. Claire Roberts in the Gareth division. Whiskers. Whiskers is in the Ryan division. Peter White is in the Gareth division. There's 2 more for each division. Kazra Molavi appears in the Ryan division, whilst the Gareth division plays host to Fez. Fez is inside Gareth. Appearing exclusively this season in the Ryan division is Imran Ahmed. Imran will play in the Ryan division, which can only leave the final person, Razik Rauf, to play in the Gareth division. Okay, so there's 14 names in each of these, and I'm going to pick the draft order of the Gareth division first. But before I do that, there's this.
RGF Production.
1738. I'm like
Step my money fast and go fast, fast like a Lambo. I be jumping out the stage, oh, jumping, hey. Crowd better save her. I can't believe we made it. This is what.
Welcome back. Let's pick the draft order for the Gareth division. I'm going to do this one by one. First out of the pot, picks first. Last out of the pot, picks last. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that. So without any further ado, my eyes are forward, my hand is on my left. I'm going to pick the first out of the hat for this year's Gareth division in the Hofmeister Liga. Wow, he will be happy with that. Razik Rauf, first pick. That is impressive. He'll be very happy with that. Razik Rauf, first pick in the Gareth division. Congratulations, Raz. Second. Grits. Martin Gritton will pick second. Martin Gritton will pick second in the Gareth division this season. Third. Fez. Fez will enjoy third pick in the Gareth division this season. Now fourth. Pete Flinton. Backseat Pete picks fourth. Fifth pick. Bamos. Bamos gets fifth pick in the Gareth division. Sixth pick. David Martin. It's not an ideal place to pick, but you feel if anyone can turn it round, it's that guy. Peter White with seventh pick. Eighth pick now. Slam Duncan. It's Chris Duncan. Ninth pick. Claire Roberts. Claire Roberts takes ninth pick in the Gareth division. Gareth, 10th pick. 10th pick in the Hofmeister Liga draft in his own division. 11th pick, Matt Wing. Matt Wing gets 11th pick. 12th pick. Claire's boyfriend. Claire's boyfriend with 12th pick. 13th pick. Tom Cotton. And that means with the last pick, but also the first pick of the round after, Dan Brader. So that's 14th and 15th. Nothing to be too upset about. I actually quite like picking there. Let's see where I go. And in fact, let's find that out now. Okay, I have in front of me here the Ryan division. All its managers, all its teams. And I'm ready to pick the first pick from the Ryan division. Noah. That'll be a popular choice. A popular man. Noah right there with the first pick from this year's Ryan division. Second pick. Jamie Milton, another popular lad. It's nice to think how many nice lads there are in that league. Third pick. The man himself, Ryan Lofthouse, third pick. You have to wonder what he'll do with that after absolutely throwing away his first pick last season and pissing it all up the wall. Fourth pick. Whiskers. Fourth pick in the Ryan division this year is Whiskers. Pick 5. Pick 5. Nathan Roberts. Nathan Roberts gets pick 5. Pick 6. Why, who else? Johnny Simon. Johnny Simon gets pick 6. Pick 7. Adrian Reed. Adrian Reed gets pick 7. Nice and in the middle. Just how he likes it. In the middle. And there I am, number 8. Colin Roberts. Number 8. Number 9. Imran Ahmed. There he is. All the way from Los Angeles, California. Pick 9. Pick 10. Jason Dobson with pick 10. Which Liverpool player will he select? Find out in a week's time. Pick 11. James Moore. James Moore with pick 11. Right, we're back in the money now. You get 2 early picks. That's a lot to be said for this. So pick 12. Congratulations, Matt De Cruz. Matt De Cruz with pick 12. Pick 13. Kazim Olavi. And last but not least, the man himself, Chris D'Souza. Pick 14 and 15 for that guy. So there we have it. There's your divisions, your draft orders, and everything you need to begin the season. I've got to say at this point, I'm looking forward to another season. Gareth and I are particularly keen to make sure that everybody has a lovely time, that nobody's horrible to one another, and to be honest, that it's just really, really fun. We'll have the details for you for the draft very shortly. Gareth will be able to provide you very quickly with all of the things that have just happened in text format on the Telegram group, and we're hoping to allow you to log into Fantrax within the next sort of 24 to 48 hours to sort your draft order. All the stats are in there. Gareth's been beavering away getting that all ready for you. I'm going to add the new logos and then it'll be ready to go. All I can do now is just wish you all the best of luck, but not quite as much of luck as I am going to have, hopefully. And that's it, really. Thanks a lot for tuning in. My name's Colin Roberts. This is the Hofmeister Liga, and you are. See you later.